Audio card every now and then. X10, 22nd of May, 2021. Every now and then, we feel more or less obliged to consult an oracle. Amongst the so many that be, we've discovered that the most trustable and for that matter recommendable that be found is called the I Ching and be an old system based on binary dialectics. That be, everything eventually goes to its contrary. Turns out that there be 8 combinations of trigrams of solid and broken lines, yang and yin, 8 times 8 equaling 64. That's why there's 64 hexagrams, and with potentially changing lines, there's another oracle of African origins, also based on binary dialectics, that be called the Tabla of Ifa. In difference to the I Ching, the Tabla of Ifa has tetragrams, ikines, and 4 times 4 equaling 16, but because there be 2 ikines, turns out that 16 times 16 equaling 256. That's why there be 256 ikines in the Tabla of Ifa with its patakis and recipes which usually be effective. Most probably this explains why everybody considers that Santeria equaling brujeria. But in shamanism, there be no less brujos. Therefore, it was ironic when the last time that consulted the tabla came out a notice that we be in a part of the world that doesn't know the cult of the Orishas, which also be called the cult of Ifa. True, although clearly the Orishas be the very same Apus with Yoruba names, here few know more than that the Apus be the mountains, and less even have assimilated that they be elemental animals, such as the wind or the lightning, for example, Waira and Yapa, Oya or equaling Oya and Chango, and doubtfully there's nothing like the cult of these, nor any others, not even amongst the chamanes. Clearly, we know that there be still those that keep the old traditions, but look, for example, how ugly the Coyorite has degenerated to over the years, and particularly due to mismanagement by the church. It's for little things like this that we need to have a convocatory of Idanic priesthood that we've already announced on other occasions and probably consider it such as the 7th shamanic encounter. Also, we've announced in other occasions about how should copy and share these cards. This last announcement has been sponsored by Copy the Shane Card and Share It Up, a service of Hefzibah-Beulah. Don't forget to pass on the word.